Hello everyone, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I appear to be early. By early, I mean only late by 3 minutes. How's everyone doing? Hello Eric, hello. Hey Panda, good day Global Study Crew. Good day Global Study Crew. Hey Paul, hi all, hope everyone is doing well. I'm so sorry Paul, and I see your name now, the only thing I can think of is PP. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna try to not think of that. Good morning, Tina. Hello. Hey, Gabrielle. Hey, Shanice. How's it going? Ghosts are us. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Tina wearing red. It's pink. Pink. It's not red. Well, that's fine. Hello. Belle's Beautiful Life. Hello. Hey, Simon. How's it going? What you guys doing today? So, I must confess that I have been a huge mess ever since I got back from where did I even get back from? I don't even know. Ever since I got back from Austin. So I'm still playing catch up at this point. So today I'm going to be first doing a brain dump because I couldn't manage to do that yesterday. And then I have to think about what is I'm going to be filming tomorrow. Plus, I'm actually stopping the blockchain course for now because I realize I need to get my financial stuff more in order. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yes. What about you guys? How's the week coming along for you? How's the weekend? Bichi, hello, how's it going? Hello, Luz. Hello, Ime? Am I pronouncing it correct? It's not black. There's like black here. Yeah, I think I guess it's kind of weird. If I were not wearing black, I would probably be wearing pink or yellow. Probably, yeah. If okay, it's also like if it's not white. Actually, no. I actually prefer wearing pink or yellow to wearing white. I'm not sure why. White is too like too pure. It's like I will sully the white if I wear it, but black is like you can sully it as much as you want. Nobody can see it. That carpet near the cat tree and couch is really cool. Oh, you mean like the colorful one over there? This one or this one? I'm assuming you're talking about this one. Why, thank you. Smash that like button, everyone. Yes, smash that like button, folks. For those of you who have not done so, thank you, Panda. From Simp Villa. Cupcaker. Hey, everyone. Hello, friends. It's going good. Still working on Python. Working on some AWS plus Python studying today. What is everyone else working on? Belle, what are you working on Python for? Is it like for a specific project? AWS and Python. Same with you, Paul. What are you doing AWS and Python for? I'm assuming like some sort of thing that you're hosting. So some sort of like web app, something like that. Diksha. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh god. Okay, let's get started before something terrible happens again. Beep beep. Beep beep. Let us turn on the timer. Hello, beep beep. Where is the timer? Beep beep uses tail whip. Sometimes I really wonder what it is that they're thinking about all the time. Anyways, let's go. Alright, friends, first Pomodoro finished. You guys know what I mean when I'm just like, where did it go? Where did first Pomodoro go? What'd you guys do? I just did a brain dump. I'm trying to get through my list right now. Beep beep. Beep beep. Boop. Are you guys hungry? You have food. Okay, maybe you just crave attention. I guess that's fair enough. When you have food and shelter and stuff, your next craving is love. Eric, you're studying accounting or you're doing accounting? Hey Tina, what do you use to study? Are you reading or watching something? Yeah, so I'm currently trying to catch up on stuff, but I read a couple books over here that I'm implementing right now. So that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. Get my finances more in control, I think. That is what I'm doing. Hello, boop. Okay, that works too. Research for what job to find. Do you have like a specific role in mind? Good work, Jonas. Good. What'd you do? Yeah, after this, I'm probably gonna. It's not probably. I must. I need to finish the script for tomorrow's video, which I need to film. Yes, that's what I have to do. But I've been reading these on audiobook. So what I don't know if you guys are interested. Generally, what I do for like stuff that isn't based upon a course, I would just like I usually would listen to books on audiobooks, and then I think, oh, like I'm like there's a lot of things in here that I think I can implement. Then I would buy like a physical copy of the book and then just work through doing the things that I have to do. Yeah. Because like audiobook, first time listening, it's a lot faster. It's also cheaper than if I just bought the book itself. Tired but won't stop learning. What are you learning? Take a break though. Go out for a walk. I just think that's like the best, most energizing thing. Don't forget to activate them. I've forgotten that part way too often. Oh, creating a new environment. Dude, same. I've had like spent a lot of time when I don't activate an environment. I'm like, why is it not working? Can you repeat the name of the book? Yeah, so the first one is called The Simple Path to Wealth. Also plugging my newsletter, talked about it there as well. So I have this one, which I think is pretty, there's a lot of stuff in there, but the thing is my company is based in Canada. So I also got this one called Millionaire Teacher because this is like a Canadian specific one. Which I also listened to as an audiobook first, and I think so I really prefer The Simple Path to Wealth, but I think the Millionaire Teacher is kind of useful because the structure of what's offered by in Canada is rather different. So if you're like US based, I would recommend this one. If you're Canadian based, not sure how many people are, I think you can also look at this one as well, but I don't think this is necessary if you're not Canadian. Writing internal wiki for a project at work. I hate documentation. True. This is why, like, so what I generally do is when I'm doing the project, I would just write the documentation at the same time, because whenever you finish a project, you're just like, yay. But then you're like, oh my god, I have to documentation. So I just like do it at the same time to save myself the pain of having to do it later. I got a few books you recommend in one of your videos. They're so good. I'm glad. Which ones did you read? Try to scrape a website. No good so far. What are you trying to scrape with? I have no idea, honestly. Trying to figure out what I'm qualified to do since graduating. What did you graduate from? Daniel, started intro Java course today. I've been priming the last half hour. Then I took a break to eat. Next Palm I jump into properly. All right, I'm gonna keep you accountable on that one. Okay. Priming, and then you're gonna jump into it, report back in second Pomodoro. I'm keeping you accountable. Eric, studying it for a cumulative business class, going over most of the undergraduate courses I missed. Just got into an MBA program, completely switched my paths up. Whoa, really? Wait, Eric, I remember you just got a job, right? it was like a data analyst role. So now you're gonna do MBA instead, or are you doing it at the same time? Watch your how to take notes for technical things video. What'd you think? I haven't actually checked that video yet. I have this like really weird thing where I always get super excited when I post a video, but then I get very sad if it doesn't do well. So what I do is like I try to not look at it until maybe like a day or two later to kind of, I'm like, okay, it's okay if it doesn't do well. It's okay. I don't know. It's like I think that is I'm just like very emotionally involved. I think that's what it is. But I will answer comments and stuff probably tomorrow. Like, you never know. That's like the gambling part about YouTube. I actually think that's one of the reasons why I like YouTube so much, because it's like just when you think you got things figured out, and then it's like, nope, that didn't do well. How'd you find the video though? Do you think it was helpful? Are there like certain things about it that you've already done? Or like things that you didn't think of doing? Maybe people aren't just going to help you with that. That is probably true. I'm not sure what we're talking about, but there seems to be people on Discord who can help with pretty much anything. Right, Ecstasy? Made a comparison chart for GIS jobs. Hopefully that will help. So far, so good. GIS, I believe that is the like city planning kind of stuff. Like I forgot what it stands for. It's like geography, right? It's like I remember it was like a planning software that I had a friend who was using as well. I think he works as traffic. Like he's working on a startup. Like he works at a startup that does like mostly traffic stuff, which is pretty cool, like city planning stuff. Can you guide us on how to win Kaggle competitions? You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I am not the best person to ask for this like at all. I don't really do Kaggle competitions. Yeah. Sorry. It's so much harder to work out what you were doing 3 months later. Yes, exactly what the documentation is. Like I'm like I literally don't know what I was doing. Also, you know, like sometimes when you're baby, your furs are on my face. You know, you're like you do something and then you're just like, oh my god, finish. And then you look at the actual amount of stuff that made it to the final thing and you're just like, wow. It's like the final thing is like this project or like this thing that you've written and you're like, it took me like a really long time to actually get this done. But when you actually look at the final thing, like, oh, there's like not that much stuff. Most of the time was just spent on like figuring out what to do in the first place. Yep. Do you know anything about marketing automation? Nope, I do not, I'm afraid. I only know what Salesforce is. I don't know anything particular about marketing automation. I got Atomic Habits so good they can't ignore you. Productivity project and never split a difference. Ooh, my favorites. Well, yes, they're all my favorites. That's why I made that video. So good they can't ignore you. I think that's a book that is really helpful for a lot of people who don't really know what to do with themselves. Atomic Habits is just like a classic. Never split the difference. I'm always gonna brag that I got my friend a raise and I got him so many more perks. You should take me out to dinner. Productivity project as well. I always go back to that book. That's where I got like the brain dump and stuff from. So I really like these books. Second time here, still working on ECG data and ML. Ooh, hello Daniel. Thanks so much for popping in again. ECG data and ML. Classifying ECGs? Yes, left job, but it was just a junior software job. I realized I had to be a decision maker. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh wow, that was fast. You get the job like 2 months ago. Realized I have to be a decision maker. You know, that's actually true. I think with software engineering, like it's very much, you have to be very interested, I think. Or like you have to be okay with focusing on implementation parts and not so much like on what it is that you're implementing. I think that changes as you get more senior though. So I kind of get that. But even with software engineering, I think if you just keep doing it, at some point you will become a decision maker. But I can see why you're doing an MBA instead. So you're coming in maybe just as like a product manager or something like that. Then you get to immediately be a decision maker. Geospatial information technology. Yes, that's what it stands for. It's the missing part of data that a lot of people don't use. It's what I'm working on during this live. I just got a new GIS job. Ooh, Ooh, there you go. Kyra, Kevin. There you go. You guys should talk. You guys should chat. I'm like, it's like matchmaking, but for GIS. Eat the Frog is a great book, audiobook too. That's by Brian Tracy, right? Defining Decade is very good as well. I'm reading it now. Yes, Defining Decade. That was like, yeah, that was a book that was, so like, some of it I intuitively knew, but it wasn't explicit to me. But some of that book, I'm just like, damn, I better like start doing all these things before I reach 30. Yeah, I highly recommend that book to people as well. Defining Decade. I know that people, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, like, what if I'm not in my 20s anymore? Well, it's kind of like, what I would recommend is probably like look at a summary of it and see if there's anything that you're missing currently, because it has to be done at some point, right? Like, I think she's really right in the sense, like, the things that she talks about, they do have to be done at some point. And it's probably, it's like the earlier that you start doing these things, then you will be able to taste the fruits of your labor. Hello, beep beep. Okay, let us do the next Pomodoro. Beep beep. Beep beep. Move your butt. Move your butt. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, you want to kiss? Okay, move your butt a little bit. You can sit on my lap. That is acceptable. Okay, you sit on lap. Okay, second Pomodoro finished. How's everyone doing? Yeah, I didn't finish what I wanted to finish. I know, beep beep. I know. Didn't finish. Yes, Boop. You're also disappointed in me. I know. I'm sorry I disappointed you. Okay, let me do my scoreboard. I know. Beep beep. Gonna go put the kids to bed. See ya. Thanks so much for popping in. Beep beep's disappointed in me. Oh, I cannot edit my scoreboard. Let's see. Ibrahim, did we do something to the scoreboards? It looks like I can't edit mine anymore, unfortunately. Let me see. Yeah, it's weird. Cannot edit my scoreboard. Does anybody else have that problem? By any chance? Where you can't edit stuff? Oh. Is the embed different or something like that? Okay, well, I guess I cannot edit it. What is... Yeah, it's fine. Before I start, how is your study stuff? How did you accomplish the things that you would like to accomplish? As I said, I did not, unfortunately. I am a little bit displeased with myself. But alas, we shall continue. I love that Boop is just licking her arm. Yeah, they both do that. They're just like arm licking. It's fun. I wonder if the video is lagging, which is why people are not talking. Okay, well, let me just go do the scoreboards then. We are on group 2, I believe. Well, I can't edit it, but I'm actually gonna pause this course for a little bit because I need to get my finances in check. My morning and evening routines actually have been really well, mostly thanks to my fridge locks. YouTube video, one of them got released today as well. Everything else is on goal as well. Max is doing so well. Look at that actual, far exceeding the sum. This is amazing. But Max, no update since the 6th. How are you doing? If you're watching this, do you want to just put in like, or let one of us know, because we do have a policy, if you're not around for 2 weeks, then we will remove you from scoreboard. So maybe you're just taking a break, which is totally fine as well. Anthony, how are you doing? For the Instagrams. Okay, nice. Wait, yes. Oh look, you posted again. Cool, you're doing good. You're doing good. I'm glad you're doing the consistent Instagram challenge. Yeah, everything else looks really good. Yay! Mood board. Oh, is this the other Instagram post? V scoreboard. Coolest scoreboard. Still have no idea how you're doing this chart, but it's very cool. Little below our goal these days. Let's see. Workhouse occur. No poison, 2 meals. Okay. Studying. The studying is looking good. This is looking good as well. So it's working out. Reading is good too. Self-care. Okay, so a little bit less on the working out part, review and self-care, but it looks like studying and practicing is doing pretty well, so that's really good. No updates yet for the last few days, so yeah, let me know how that's going, because it looks like you're on a pretty good track. Just like slightly under, but you're making good progress. Crystal. Well, this looks amazing. Yeah, this just looks really good. You're literally on track for all your different things. Seriously, I just like, I don't know how you do that. Can you like reveal your secrets for how you actually manage to do all these different things every day? I really could not. I do not have the confidence to do this. Like I can probably do like tidying up home is a really hard one for me. Reviewing notes I can do, 7:30 studying I can do, water I can do. Tracking food is also really hard for me because I've tried before. I just keep eating random things. Skincare I can do. Studying as well. Yeah. Reveal your secrets for how you manage to do this. This is like insane. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, friends. It's not lagging for you? Okay, good. A 4th through 1st module, to which I'm not concerned with. I'm relieved I could understand more than expected after working Python over a month. Nice. I'm glad. Keep up that. Just, yeah, if you keep on going, all of it is gonna, eventually, everything is gonna start making sense. Okay, not everything, but most things are gonna start making sense. Fell right into my daily plateau in a second Pomodoro. Okay, but did you try? That's what we were keeping you, like, as long as you keep trying, then it's good. Also, Daniel, very proud of you on this one. What's the scoreboard thing? First time here. Check in description. I have a video about it. It is cool. Is there a link or something? Yeah, in the description. The syntax will take getting used to with some things though. Some things I like more in Java compared to Python, like for loop format neater in Java to me. See, this is like a thing. My favorite programming language is actually Java. Like I really like Java because it doesn't give you as much freedom to do stuff, and like the ideas of classes and like, you know, main methods and things like that, like all the different concepts of computer science are actually not abstracted away in Java, which I really appreciate. Like Python is great for scripting things like that, but I feel like it's one of those things where you can start getting lazy really, really quickly, as opposed to Java. It's like you literally cannot get lazy because you have to do certain things. With that being said though, I usually recommend Python to most people starting off just because it's a lot easier to do. Yeah, but Java is actually my favorite programming language. No one noticed the new design. I did notice the new design. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have commented. I did notice the new design. Let me see. I didn't notice. Is there a new design on the? Okay, new design of scoreboards, right? Ibrahim, really good new design. I like, my thing is just that I don't know if it's due to the new design, but I can't edit my scoreboard anymore. Is this a feature or a bug? It does look good though. Do you guys give advice on Discord about goals? Yeah, I think if you just post stuff on Discord, generally people are super helpful there. Where'd you get this shirt? I have no idea. I literally have no idea where I got this shirt from. You know what I'm thinking right now? I'm thinking that I'm really hungry. I'm thinking that I'm really hungry. But I cannot eat. I cannot eat until 12. It is currently 10:48. Goddamn Pastina locking the fridge. Pastina locking the fridge. Sorry, I'm like looking at my calendar for today. It's pretty full. I do need to get that script out by today though. Today's a stressful day. It's a really cool shirt too. Yeah, I quite like it. It's very cool. I like the pink and I like the black. Kind of blew my first exec meeting. How come? Zara, how's it going? Were you like presenting to the execs? Bypass the fridge. Panda, you're not helping. You just gave me Panda, that's terrible. I literally didn't even think of doing that until now. Like it wasn't Panda, why would you say that? Panda, why? No, I didn't know that was an option. I'm so sad now. Now you can't take it back. No, that's even worse. Because now I'm like, I could just get Uber Eats and spend a lot of money on Uber Eats because my fridge is locked. Link with Google Data Analytics certificate from your description isn't working. Really? Let me see. Oh wow, you're right. Bad merchant. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna change it. I'm going to change that. Okay, I need to change that. Tina breakdown. Yeah, just Google it for Google Data Analytics certificate and you should be fine. Honestly, that was just an affiliate link for me. So I get a portion of, it's like, I get like 6% or something like that if you do purchase the certificate, but it's, yeah, you just get it. It's the same thing. Oh, really? Can't edit? Using minimalist embed so it loads faster. Ah, okay. Yeah, so do I have to edit like the actual sheet itself? Is that how you do it? I don't know if anybody else had any issues with doing it. Maybe it's just me. We have a section dedicated questions if you have them rant sections in the awesome community. Yay! Yes, I agree. No, they seem interesting, but my brain is like the vibes weren't all there. Okay, are you potentially overthinking it? Is it like potentially a thing? Because you're nervous? Like, what are the vibes weren't all there? Like, what kind of vibes? If people are just like going in and out and leaving and stuff, I think that's pretty normal. It's just like a lot of meetings are just like that, especially if you have like notes and things like that, then generally a lot of people would just look at it afterwards. So I think maybe I don't want to like say this, but like it seems like nothing like explicitly bad happened, and they did seem interested, which is good. Tina breakdown. Yes, time to lockbox the phone. I actually do lockbox my phone usually. Yeah, I actually do lockbox my phone, but like the today was like a very specific case. Yeah, today is actually let me just say today was a very specific case. But yeah, I actually do lock my phone away as well. The night before. I guess that's fair. Then it's fine. Okay, Panda, you didn't ruin my life. I guess it's fine. Yeah, because like I can't. Oh, but today is so tempting because my phone is not locked away today. I have to not get Uber Eats. I have to not get Uber Eats. Are you intermittent fasting? Yeah, I am intermittent fasting. Hello from Toronto. Hello. I miss Toronto. It's been how long has it been since I've been to Toronto? 5 years now? No more. Like 6 years now. I do miss Toronto. Lots of memories. Execs don't really try to make you feel comfortable in my experience. Yeah. I mean, they're kind of, I guess, like, when I was presenting to people, to the execs, like, some of them were really nice, but other of them were just like there, get the information that they needed and leave. So I think over time, I kind of just accepted that because I realized, like, sometimes when I go to meetings as well, I would just be like, okay, I just need to get the information that I need and don't think so much about the presenter itself. Yeah, I think you just kind of get used to it because like during the people are busy, so they're just like if they're interested, it means that they find it helpful, and that's really the key thing. Because most haven't been trained to be execs, they get promoted by attrition and networking. Good execs recognize the power of a happy team. I don't know. I think it depends on the like what is defined as an exec because if you're talking about managers, I think managers are much more like they're supposed to be the ones like a people manager is supposed to be the ones that are making sure that the team is happy and things like that. I think for execs, like they assign people managers to do that, right? So I think oftentimes the execs can it's like fine if they do things like that because there's just like a lot of stuff that they have to be dealing with. I overthink so much that if a manager doesn't literally bow down to me and build a it's really funny. God damn it. Why you not build a temple in my name? I must have fucked up everything. Well, at least you recognize that. Hey, I don't know how long you've been at your job, but I do feel like in the beginning I was like that, but within a couple months, I just became jaded and I stopped caring. Literally, I'm just like, oh, here's the presentation, yeah, whatever. Stay strong, Tina. Not get Uber Eats. This is very difficult. Panda, this is all your fault. Just happened to be today, you know, when I don't just happened to be today. God damn it, Panda. I blame you for this. If I end up getting Uber Eats, like you guys should ask me if I ended up doing it on Thursday. Because if I did, it's all Panda's fault. Execs manage managers. Managers manage teams. Unless you're in a small business, then it's weird. Then it's weird for what to happen? I don't know. Because really? Like okay, I'm not sure what it is that's weird because at least like where from my experience, people are just working, like managers are the ones that's supposed to make sure that the teams are happy and stuff. Like that's like the priority of a manager. Well, the execs are more like, okay, like you have to be a good manager so that we can get stuff done. You kind of get two kinds of uppers. Either they remember what it was like on the ladder and want to make it easier for others, or you get the people that want to pressure those like they were pressured. Okay, the latter is like just pretty unfortunate. The latter is definitely very unfortunate. I feel like okay, so not so much now, but like when I was at Goldman Sachs, that was definitely I can definitely see that. It's like people just yell at each other because that's how they were yelled at, which is pretty sad. Death by meeting is a real thing, yes. I just don't show up. How come you're fasting? Oh, I mean because I gained so much weight. That's literally why I need to lose it. And fasting for me is the best way of doing this. Like I used to fast, it's always been kind of on and off for me, but I think I've been like pretty good recently just with the fridge locks and the lockbox. um you have way less of a true hierarchy due to less people to fill in the positions. That's true. That's true. Although like I seems like the ones that worked it best is like when you don't have too much hierarchy anyway. It's like you have I kind of see it more as specific roles that people fill, right? You have like the ICs and you have managers, but there's managers that are on the same level as ICs, just like a different track. And then execs generally are like one level above or like one or two levels above. That seems like it works pretty efficiently. Because like Goldman Sachs, for example, when I was there, like it was just like not great because there were so many levels of things and it was so much of it became about like reporting and reporting. By the time it got to someone up there, I'm pretty sure like the whole report got messed up in some fashion. Um oh, there you go, Zara. It's my first month, but yeah, I feel the jadedness already. Okay, there you go. There you go. I'm sure by next month you'll just be like, oh, they didn't all leave. Very good. Ken cooked for everyone. They couldn't help. No, actually though, like seriously, for real. Because Ken's cooking was so good and I ate so many things and also is Texas, so like barbecue. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gained like 5 pounds just from that trip. And then prior to that too, I stopped exercising for a while, which is really bad. Hey, I'm new here, trying to get through the free code cam curriculum. Love your videos. Hello, Nirvana. I'm so glad. Thanks so much for popping in. Free code cam is pretty good. I do like them a lot. I actually talked to their CEO called Quincy a while back. He's like the nicest person. Like he's so nice. He's amazing. Given the majority of businesses are small business with less than 500 employees, it's way harder to divide everyone up. CFO might be a title, but there are way more of the actual account too, especially in business less than 20. Okay, that is very fair. That's very fair. True. I don't have as much experience with small businesses, to be honest, except for the one that I'm trying to run right now. In which like there's so few people where it's just kind of like do whatever that has to be done. Wait. When's my next meeting? 11:15. Okay. 11:15. I'm like thinking about how I have to fast for an hour. It's literally what I'm thinking about right now. Accountant. Yes, accountant. Oh, I have one more question for you guys, for anybody that's here. Do you guys consider yourself to be detail oriented? Because I don't. I try, but I really don't. And this is when, so I was submitting some documents for like a visa thing, and then it was so bad because I feel like the first time, and I double checked everything, and then I've like forgot to sign it, and then I submitted it a second time, which I also double checked, and apparently I forgot a page, and then I submitted it a third time, in which I got the page wrong. So like fourth time, finally got it, managed to get it through. It was just, I'm just like, oh my God, Tina, like, what is wrong with you? I don't know if there's anybody else that's just like that. I actually double check it, but like for some reason there's just no signature. I'm just like super not detail oriented. Yeah. It's just I kind of just realized that's my problem at this point. So generally when it comes to very detail oriented stuff, I just try to like not do it myself. Checklist. Yeah, but it's okay, like how do you make a checklist for things that are very different though? Like for example, like certain forms and stuff, like how do you, isn't it kind of different for each thing? I think. But I also double checked it though. Like I like checked through, I'm like, did I sign each thing? I'm like, oh yeah, I totally signed each thing. And then I submit it and I realized I didn't actually sign each thing. But apparently I can't spell. Well, it's good though, Eric. If you're thinking about like accounting and stuff like that, it's good that you're detail oriented. I think I would just be like the worst accountant ever. It would just be so bad because accounting is so detail oriented. I'm just like not be able to balance anything and lose my mind. Sounds like what I would do. Stay strong with your fast and fasting as well to cut quickly before summer for literally no reason. The reason is so that you can look good for summer. That's the reason. Also, you can be more healthy. I also like fit into your clothes. Pretty bad. Like I can't fit into half of my summer clothes now, and I'm like, nah, this is not okay. I need to fit into my clothes because I refuse to go buy more clothes. It depends. I overthink about screwing up, so I keep checking everything, but somehow I always miss them. That's me. That's me. Literally. That's all. I'm like, just like double check, and then I'm like, what the hell afterwards? I'm like, how can I possibly have missed that? I don't. I always try though. I thought I was detail oriented because I'm a perfectionist, but apparently not. I think it's different, like being detail-oriented and perfectionist. I definitely have like perfectionism tendency, which I'm trying to like get rid of, in general. But I don't know. I feel like it's slightly different because I just don't catch things. I am a perfectionist and I want to perfect stuff, but if I don't notice things, then I cannot perfect it. They review your work from the perspective person that will review it. Like they will have to confirm you signed it, so that would get caught. I, I'm I don't know, dude. I don't know because I did. I was like, okay, everything needs to be signed, and then it wasn't. It's just like I look at it, I'm like, cannot believe my eyes. Like it just wasn't. John to be an accountant, I just need to know it for class. Okay, yes, but like I feel like if I were to do even a class that has accounting in it, I would just like fail. Like I would just lose my mind. I mean, I'll probably like figure it out, but I would just be losing my mind. I am fasting unintentionally. Can you teach me how to fast unintentionally? For me, it's like counting down the minutes until I am able to go and go and eat stuff. Literally, that's me. The cognitive dissonance of being a perfectionist is also kind of sloppy. I totally get that. That's like me. That's literally me. I'm like I like things being done, but I'm also trying to not be a perfectionist. But I've always been sloppy. I don't know. It's hard. It's a different, very precise language. Yes, that is true. It's like if you lose like 5 cents, just like lose your mind. Even when I'm doing my own accounting and I see like a thing that I have no idea where I purchased from, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Hi, hello. Are you student? No, I am not student. No, unfortunately, I have graduated some time ago. uh So true. Yes. Yeah. Also, like, okay, is it, if anybody wants to, like, just chill and talk to me until, like, 11:15 so that I can go to my next meeting and not have to think about food, please. Please. Gaming binge and forget to eat. I'll say anime binge, but I want to snack when I watch anime. Do not follow any of this advice. So yes, that's the thing. When I watch anime, I totally want to just eat junk food more. Gaming, I kind of get because you have to engage your hands, right? So I guess like you can't eat properly if you're gaming. But like watching anime, I'm just like, oh, time to relax. And then I just eat a bunch of crap. Tina is a student of science. Tina is a student of studenting. No, Tina is a student of learning. I like learning stuff, but I'm not a student. Unfortunately, graduated, I can relate so much. It's like, yep, them days are gone. You know, when you are a student, you're just like, oh my god, I wish I could graduate everything, like start my life and stuff. And then after you start your life, you're like, oh crap. God damn it. And then you're like, I have to think about stuff to do. Where else do I really want to spend the rest of my life just doing things that I'm supposed to be doing day in and day out? Well, that got deep really quickly. I feel like I should. You should what? You should what? Running long distance helps with hunger too. There is a critical point where you're so worn out that you just pass out and literally don't even want to look at food. Is that healthy? I don't know if that's healthy. When you wake up though, it's like eat everything mode. But then I have to fast until 12. So what would be the correct time to go run then? Focus on pats, forget food. Yes, that is true. But then like they eat food and I get jealous because they're eating food. I mean, for me, it's like I just really like food. That's the problem. So I'm like hungry right now, but I also just really like eating in general. So all the time, just like, when can I eat new things? When can I eat new things? Yeah. I just started Spy Times, is it called like Spy Times Family? But I know what you're talking about. I like it's good. Thanks for recommending. Yes, it's so good. Dude, it's so good. And the new episode came out, last weekend. It's really good. The only thing I miss about school is the free time. Yeah, you know what I miss about school? It's the part where you can do sprints of stuff. You know, it's like you're like there's like exams or like projects and stuff that you're supposed to be doing. Beep beep. Um, I just lost my train of thought because beep beep was being cute. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so like I really miss like being able to do sprints because you like finish your exam and then you can totally relax for like a week or two, right? At least a week or two. But like with work, it's like this continuous marathon that there's just no end to. And that's just sad. Like I just feel like I can never truly relax when I was because it's just like there's always something on the list. Isn't that right, beep beep? Okay, you can sit on my lap. And I guess another thing is like learning with other people is just that's something that as an adult I didn't appreciate enough in school. Also, I guess like yeah, like there's that and also the curriculum as well. I guess there's a lot of things about school that I didn't appreciate at that time. Um yeah, I don't know. There's like a lot of things that's built into school that I don't realize were actually really important until I started working and doing like real adult things. And that's why the study streams do help because you know we're able to come together and learn stuff and do things together. And I think it's a really important part of learning because learning as an adult it's just like if you're just sitting there trying to learn stuff by yourself, I don't know. For me, I just lose motivation. I give up. But then if you don't find something to do on the side, again, only for me at least, then I just get really like it's just not great. I don't know if I want to say like I get depressed, but I definitely don't feel good because it just feels like continuous thing. So I always have to do something on the side for me to be able to keep down a job. To be fair though, I'm not the best at keeping down a job because I get after I figure out how to do something, I just get bored of it really quickly. um I will make a Django app to track food and then not use it because I just want to make the app. Yeah, that works too. That works too. That's a really engineering based mindset. That's really cool. Kind of jealous of that, you know, because I actually don't have an engineering mindset oftentimes. Like the idea of being able to build an app and not think so much about the actual context of it. Like for me, I'm constantly thinking about like, is this useful? Is this good? Like thinking about that more than the implementation part. So Ibrahim, I think you're a true engineer. Even when you plan everything perfectly to the minute, people give you more work. You know, I kind of just gave up on doing that, planning things perfectly to the minute because always something comes up. That's another thing. Like, when you're working at a job, you're so not in control of your time a lot of the time. Because at school, you're like, okay, I know that these are the things that have to happen, right? Like, here's the midterm, here's when things are supposed to be due, and then you like keep with that schedule. But with work, it's just like some shit hits the fan, and you just have to go deal with it, and everything just gets thrown off. Or you're like trying to relax and stuff, like trying to set your day properly, and then I just get really thrown off when something just happens, and then the rest of my day I'm like running around, and it makes me super anxious when I do that. As a 32-year-old, school is so much better now, right? Because you like really appreciate it more, like realizing how much it is that school is actually beneficial. I can see so many opportunities I didn't see the first time at 19 and 21. Yeah, yeah. And also you're kind of like over the period of your life in which you're just, like don't have good routines and like don't have good life skills. So now it's like, okay, your like brain is much more developed. So you're able to understand like, oh, these like I can actually plan ahead. Like I can control my impulses better. Or at least if you're like me, I can figure out ways to make me control my impulses better. So I don't. So I go and lock my fridge, like things like that. That's why we're a balanced team. Yep, that's true. That's true. Yeah, very much so. Like engineering mindset, and I'm kind of more like a, I don't know, businessy mindset, I suppose. Although our team is called Biz Peeps, so I guess that's fine. When do he want to be principal holder at his company if he wants to? Yeah, Ibrahim is really like I really appreciate how like balanced, how well balanced we are, because you're like very very different in that in the mindset part. Although we have the same goal. School deadlines are real and don't change. Work deadlines change all the time in date and in school. Yeah, in date and school, people coming in not realizing that things are important, and it's just we're just complaining about work now. Do we need to buckle up? Being agreeable is a bad predictor of success. Are we talking about agreeableness? Move beep beep. Move beep beep. Okay, here's another weird thing. I am a people pleaser, but I'm not agreeable. Does that make sense to anyone when I say that? Like, I like to please people and make them happy, but I'm not an agreeable person. Like, if I think something and like, we can have discussions about it and stuff, but I will challenge people and stuff and not just agree with them. I don't know. I think there's a difference between that. My issue now is not being hyper focused and losing my social life. This is a trade-off, right? It's the balance. Well, at least, okay, so you're back in school, but you're not working. So why, like, is it because school, there's like so much to school, or is it because there's so much life that's happening? So it's like life plus school equals no social life. Or is there something else going on? When I was younger, I used to see the least capable, most bossy people getting promoted. I guess that's why it's called bossy. I can go on an entire rant about this, but I don't know if I should. Yeah, no, I really don't like that. I really don't like how even if you're in companies that are supposed to be more of a like merit-based thing, there still is so much like people politics going on. Like so much so that oftentimes like they're not, that's like more important than actually doing a good job on stuff. And I cannot stand that. Absolutely cannot stand it. It drives me insane. Well, I'm not planning to start my company. I vowed allegiance, Tina. Oh my god. You're making me so happy, Ibrahim. I vowed allegiance to you too, Ibrahim. That's called kind and rational. Why, thank you. You're like just building me up right now. You're making me feel so good about myself. I really wanted to actually learn these classes and get as much done in a degree. Only 9 credits transferred from previous masters. Before my funds run, I only need to work again. I see what you mean. That is like another thing as well. Also, like MBAs are super expensive. They're just really expensive in general. School in the US is really expensive in general. I think it's just so bad. Like people like the student loans and stuff like that. Yeah, not gonna go on a rant now. It's just so bad because you don't learn about personal finance. Like I mean, I didn't really start getting into this until like a couple years ago. Not even a couple years, like probably really like a year ago when I started getting more into it. But you don't learn about any of these things. You just put yourself into ridiculous debt that you're paying off for like decades afterwards. Marketing term is forehead people, as in those who know less than you but still stick their face everywhere it works. True. Plus, I may try and create my own internships by offering my services to small businesses that couldn't normally afford someone. Offering my services to small businesses that couldn't. Oh, okay, I see. Usually for MBAs, there's like some sort of consulting club and stuff like that, right? Like maybe that could be helpful. MBA in Morocco is cheap. Baby hype. Ibrahim slowly converting everybody going to Morocco. Okay, I gotta run now. I have a meeting in 1 minute. Thank you guys so much for actually keeping me company so I don't stare at my fridge for 15 minutes or try to get Uber Eats. Yeah, that's the thing. Could I get some tortoises, please? Ibrahim, meeting time? Yes, I need to put that on my calendar. Yes. For Thursday, right? Tortoises, please. Tortoises. I have issues with feeling obligated to be available for friends and associates. I've tried to deal with that by taking breaks from Discord social, just isolating periodically. It helps keeps. Yeah, taking away from social media. That's also why I don't use social media. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for more tortoises. Bye. Thank you, Daniel. Okay, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Thank you, Panda. I'll be seeing you, Panda, very soon. Bye.